And today I've invited Stacey Epstein back onto the show from Zinc. The last time we spoke, she completely blew my mind with a stat about deskless workers, and that they account for between 72 and 80% of the entire global workforce. It's a genuine pleasure to get her back onto the show today, so buckle up, hold on tight, so I can beam your ears all the way to San Francisco, so we can speak with Stacey Epstein from Zinc. So a massive warm welcome back to the show. Can you just remind the listeners of who you are and what you do?
Yep, I am Stacey Epstein. I am the CEO of Zinc. And Zinc is a technology company focused on deskless workforces. And it may not be a term familiar to everyone, but I can promise you, you've probably already interacted with a deskless worker today. It is upwards of 80% of the population of workers, and it's those people that are not sitting in an office, they're not sitting behind a desk, they're not staring at a computer. They are coming to your home to install your cable TV. They're helping you at a retail store. They're working with you as you check into your hotel room, and they're cleaning your hotel room when you depart. Again, they're people that aren't staring at a computer screen or even a phone screen to do their jobs. And because of that, they are always mobile, and they're somewhat disconnected from what we're used to. You and I, Neil, we're probably both looking at our computer screens right now. We're looking at email, and we're looking at other applications that we use in our job. But these workers don't have the benefit of those kinds of connections. And so Zinc is an all-mode communication platform that helps connect these deskless workers to the tribal knowledge in their organization. And whether that's texting or calling or video calling or sharing content with their peers or with their managers or receiving important information from their corporation, they're getting that communication that they need to help them do a better job.
Now, when I last spoke to you, your words really resonated with me when you talked about deskless workers accounting for between 72 and 80% of the global workforce. I mean, that stat is just phenomenal. But can you refresh the listeners' memory about what Zinc is and also provide enterprise communication for deskless workers and how important that is?
Yeah, again, so these workers they're just disconnected. Yeah. And yet they are the face of your brand. I mean, I think of a company like Dish Networks, who here in the U.S., they're a very prominent provider of satellite TV, right? So if you want you want the Dish Network in your house, and you're going to get all your ESPN and your millions of channels. And that service doesn't work unless somebody comes out to your house and puts that satellite dish on your roof and make sure it's working all the time. And so if that worker who is deskless, right, they're never sitting behind a desk, they're showing up at your door and they're trying to get you up on your TV. If that worker doesn't have access to experts when they have a question, information, just anything that they might need to be connected to their company, then they have a harder time doing a good job. If you think about, again, it's hard for us to put ourselves in their shoes because we are not deskless. We're sitting at a desktop and we're looking at a computer. But imagine the life of a Dish Network technician. They ring that doorbell and it is something different every single time. Every house is wired differently. The weather is different. The way you get up on the roof, the height of the roof, the personality and temperament of the person behind the door who wants their TV. Every single job is different, and it's hard. It's a hard job. And because of that, retention is a big challenge in deskless industries. And yet, if whatever that person faces on the other side of that door, on that roof, if they know that help from an expert is just one text or one video call or one phone call away, then they have the reassurance that they can handle anything, and it drives engagement and it also drives performance. And so that's what we do. We're an enterprise communication platform. It is not like SMS or iMessage or WhatsApp. It is secure. It is provided by the company. There are groups set up. There are hotlines set up. There are features that really help ensure that deskless worker can get to the knowledge that they need to do a better job in real time.